Good afternoon from the United Kingdom. If you are just tuning in, welcome, and good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on where you are in the world right now. We've just been privileged to watch the previous game between France and Spain, an absolute thriller in Group A that finished 1-1, and what a game it was down to the final seconds, where Spain could have taken the advantage. France could have done so in the first half. However, we shift back to Group B, and Ukraine, being the dominant team in Group B, already qualified and already seeded first place. The bad news is Japan will play Turkey right now in about 10 minutes. The winner of this contest will go through in second place. The good news is, however, if they manage to do that, they will steer clear of the dominant Ukrainians who have won this competition the past two times and also look favourites to do so again. I'm sure the other groups, Spain and England and maybe Italy, will be thinking of other things. But right now, Ukraine are in the driving seat. So we throw you back to Japan against Turkey here. The teams will be coming out any second now, and we'll have the national anthems. Look forward to the game in about 8 minutes. So, both Japan and Turkey are coming out for their national anthems. Both impeccably dressed. Japan in the all blue, as they've been throughout the whole tournament, and Turkey in the white tops, black shorts. We will be silent as we respect the national anthems. National anthems witnessed impeccably by all the crowd and all the players. Sporting handshakes before the game, and the exchange of pendants will take place from Japan and Turkey. But the friendliness will stop right there, as it's do or die for both of these teams. The winner goes through to the semi-final and will face the top seed in Group A. The losers will have to play for a slightly lesser prize, which nobody wants to do at this point of the contest. So, starters for Japan. Number 1, Ju Kado. Number 2, Tomiko Nakazawa. Number 3, Yusech Takuchi. Number 8, Kukioka. Number 10, Kei Akasaki. And the coach is Takeshi Kanagawa. For Turkey, number 1, Barashaka. Number 10, Meya Kazan. Number 11, Vele Uno. Number 14, Serkan Deyanchach. Number 17, Isa Akten. The coach is Ali Gevic. Your officials today: Kevin Lambert, Kirill Nashula, Hugo Mendez, and the timekeeper, Harvey Newstead. We are minutes away from this Group B matchup. Japan taking on Turkey. The game will comprise of 2 20-minute halves. Clock will stop every time the ball goes out of play or there is an infringement. Usually the game is pretty free-flowing. And if we look at the last game between France and Spain, the pace was nothing short of frantic. Both teams were put through an exciting warm-up, something that would have probably tired any athlete out, but not these elite level athletes competing, the best in their country and their chosen field. So plenty of noise from both the crowd and both benches as they take to this beautiful blue surface. It's in impeccable condition to say it's been played over since Wednesday. Japan will play left to right. Turkey will play right to left. Japan once again in the all blue, very distinctive colours of their national team. They will kick off. Akasaki will move it. Bad ball by Akasaki, and Nakazawa, no chance of finding that. Turkey will retain early possession way inside their half, give them a chance to spread this ball as Kazan move it back to his goalkeeper. Back to Kazan as he shifts that ball over to the right side. Turkey playing out of defence very, very well. And the ball will be taken down this left side. A good tackle once again by Nakazawa as he comes across and eliminates any early pressure from the Turkey onslaught. Ball will be back to Kazan. He has an early strike and tests the palms of Kedo, who was easily equal to that. Strolling the ball out of defence is Japan, but back on the attack. Number 14 for Turkey, Serkan Deyanchach. Deyanchach will take the ball as it's played in here, and he'll look to set up a Turkey attack. It's played short to Deyanchach. Nice ball down the wing, well held off by Unal as he plays it back to Kazan. Kazan involved in seemingly everything as Turkey look to mount something down the right-hand side. The shot comes in, it's well blocked by the Japan defence, but that one will go out for a corner. So early pressure from Turkey, their bench will be more than happy with the start that they've made, looking to be on the front foot, looking to punch first. Short corner is played. Late tackle there by Japan, and great commitment by Akasaki as he threw himself ahead of the ball and evaded the free kick. Nice play. He'll pick it up. We'll see a replay of that tackle, and all in pressure from the Japan defense. Nakazawa will play it back. And they've lost possession, an early chance from Turkey. And now we'll go right back down the other end and through on goal. And what a save. The question was it a handball? I'm sure we'll get a replay of that. But the Turkey goalkeeper, Badis Aka, came out and tried to make that save, and he did. And legally. Great play by the keeper. Both teams wanting to establish a landmark by being first to that ball. Every second ball must be won in this competition, which means a chance of a counter-attack, as the pace is as frantic, if not even more, than the game before this. And sliding tackle by the number 8, Fukioka, that stops the shot on goal. Oh, great ball. Great ball across, and Turkey somehow come up with another corner. It will be taken by the number 9, Hamid Ademir. Nice turn by the Japan number 10, and he fires that one. It goes wide. Replay just coming in there of Japan's third attempt on goal and how close it was. Moving back to the action as Turkey regained possession. A little bit of a change in the starting lineups. Hamid Ademir is playing at number 9. Jayanjak will go back for the return ball. Jayanjak has gone from left to right, and he's done it with speed. He's not yet picked up that second ball as he remonstrates to the referee, saying he was pushed. Very volatile character is the number 14 of Turkey, but take that passion away, he's not the player he has been so far in this tournament, so no problem there. As substitutes are already being thrown in on the Japanese bench. The number 7, Keisuke Kedoya, has come on. He's replacing Yusuke Takushi. Ball was tried to play down the right side, just a fraction off the pace, and Turkey will pick up the ball just inside their own half. They'll pass it in from the side. Goes back to the number 10, Kazan. Picked up by another substitution, Ohira, for Japan. On a beautiful shot there. Fizzled in by Ademir, but easily dealt with by Kado. Safe his hands. Japan will look to build methodically from the back. No rush at this point. I'm sure if the scores are still the same going in late into the second half, we'll see more risks being taken. But right now, 0-0, just over 15 minutes to go in this first half. Good start by both of the teams. All these players, B2 and B1, are categorised. The goalkeepers can be fully sighted. It's not essential, but preferable in terms of communication and in terms of leadership from the back. And in terms of leadership, number 6, the captain for Japan, Ohira, has got straight into the thick of the action. Turkey will break with the ball. Great skill down the right-hand side. The Japanese defence is up to the test. Very, very interesting scenario which could occur at the end of this game. Both teams are only playing in Japan will let Turkey go through there on the right-hand side, and nearly a chance for the attacking team. But both a scenario that is very seldom seen in this game. Both teams play 2 games in total. Japan against Turkey. If this game remains a draw, both Japan and Turkey will be on the same amount of points, and it will then fall into the hands of who has the best disciplinary record. Mass substitutions. Number 8 for Turkey comes in. Kartal. Also onto the field of play is Yilmaz. He's partnered up by Akten. And the final substitution for Turkey sees Konu come onto the field, number 7. Their first task will be to try evade another attack by Japan, and was that handball definitely at the hand of the defender, but flew out, and it was ball to hand. The replay will show that, and definitely too close to evade that ball hitting the hand of the Turkey defender. And there's a break on here, and Turkey are coming down the right side. What a great chance, and new into the game, possibly too new for Yilmaz, as he covered some ground. Went probably 50 yards down the right hand side and latched onto that ball, but was unable to finish at the end. Nothing doing. That's a poor ball by his standards from Akaki. Just plays the ball out of bounds and a little bit wasted by the Japan number 10. He'll move on to the next play, and surely enough, he comes over, keeps the ball in play. How skillful is that, as he uses the sole of his feet to roll that ball past the Turkey defender. Turkey is sitting back and allowing Japan to come forward. Japan will have the ball in their half. Turkey not venturing into the other half to form any sort of press. They're inviting the pressure to come on and possibly counter-attack against this fiery Japan team. Well shielded by Takushi, but he loses out. Both players go to ground, and a shooting chance. Ball ends up coming to nothing, but a good shooting chance. First of all, Kartal had the chance. Emre Kartal on the right hand side fluffed his lines, but it then came back over, and Dejan Chach was the man that had a chance there and also missed. Ball is at the feet of Akansaki again. He moves it across to the number 2, Nakazawa. He ventures forward, and good defending by Yilmaz. The cross comes in, right idea, but Yilmaz will be more than happy there. A professional foul, as he saw that there was a 2-on-1, and no one quicker to exploit that than Akansaki. We see on the replay the late challenge by Yilmaz, but in those situations, sometimes giving away a free kick is the best outcome. Smart play by the Turkey defender. Kuki Oka is the lone striker for the Japanese team, and that one, we had a great view of that one as the number 10 from Japan fizzled that ball. Was going right in the bottom corner and equal to it. Barasaka said not today. Great save by the goalkeeper. Looks like Turkey have been watching France. What a display that central defence for the French team put on to hold the Spaniards at bay last game. Turkey are doing exactly the same thing, weathering the storm, or even possibly the hurricane of the Japanese onslaught. Ball will be played down the right hand side. Turkey on the attack. They thought they should have had a throw-in. It's given the other way to Japan, just inside the Turkey half, and Turkey will go back into their general formation of everyone behind the ball, and we'll let you come at us. Nakazawa will play that one across. Akitsaki and here's a breakaway from Turkey. And it's fluffed. And Serkan Deyanjac, who's been involved in every single thing, we'll see it again on the replay. He was in no man's land and suddenly found himself with the ball. Could it be a costly miss? As Yilmaz picks it up and will mount yet another counter-attack. Beautiful skill on the right side by Turkey, but up to the challenge once again in the Japan defence. But great skill by Adamiya on that right-hand side. Ball is quickly back in play. Yilmaz will fizz that one in. And Deyangac, who has seen everything, if he's not been creating down this left side, he's been getting into that box, and Yilmaz being physical, not the tallest of players, not the most physical in stature. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. A little bit underplayed, and Meir Kazan knew that was an opportunity to gain an advantage. The ball was underplayed by himself. Yilmaz once again involved in the action. The silver-haired magician, who's good with the ball at his feet and knows how to apply pressure defensively. That's an interesting battle one-on-one with the opposing Fukuoka. It would be nice to see Kuka get that ball and try attack. And here we go again, and another good save. Nearly sat on that ball by Yuo Kado, as we see how wide he was on the replay, coming out to spread himself. And as long as you get anything to the ball, which he did, he was able to stop Turkey on a second time. Serkan Deyanjac, knowing how close he's been on 2 occasions now. And that's the ball that Japan are looking for. They're looking for that one-on-one opportunity. Just overhit there. But Fukuoka, all on his own to play one-on-one against Yilmaz. Late challenge, but a fair one. The shot comes back in. And it looks like Turkey are better from about 20 yards out than they are 5 yards out, missing the easy chances, providing good speed and good accuracy on the long-range shots. Throwing himself around is Kei Akitsaki, who's doing everything. He'll perhaps get a chance to have a rest, and no, it's not. It's Tomoko Nakasawa takes a breather, and onto the field for the first time is Tomiyoko Iwata. Yilmaz missed the challenge. Could have been costly for Turkey, but they come back the other way. So is this game. One chance goes, another appears. Ball comes left to Yilmaz. He's been involved in so much. Looked like a handball, and they're claiming for it. If this was the Premier League, right now VAR would be involved. But the replay will show you it did hit the hand, but was it intentionally? Referee says no. Yilmaz could have let that one roll, and we see the strategy from corner kicks. Looks like they put a screener on the edge of the penalty area to allow that ball to come across the face of goal, allowing a goal-scoring opportunity. A common strategy by all the teams we've seen play already. Oh, it's a great turn, but excellent defending there. Snuffed out by Hanyu for Japan. He read the danger and he was in. Otherwise it would have been another onslaught on goal by Turkey, but great play by the central defender of Japan, who keeps his hands down, evades another handball, and he's off to the left side. He's definitely been a spark since he's come on. the mainstay for Japan, Akasaki, keeping going. He goes even more. And what a great shot. And another great save. Akasaki definitely impressing. Turkey will slow it down. They'll go back to the central defence. They'll try have a shot from the left side, and Hamid Ademir will go back into defence. Off goes Yilmaz. Probably good to evade a yellow card at this point, but one in his place is the number 17, Issa Acton, who immediately makes a tackle. Ball is out on the left side. Japan will resume possession. 8 minutes 30 remaining in this first half. The score is 0-0. Could have been 1 or 2 in either direction. That's how exciting these games have been in this competition. The opportunity for goals has been there. Hockey-sized goals in this tournament, and you would argue that fully sighted keeper has a slight advantage. It's never the case. You know, plenty of goals as the acrobatic overhead kick, and hopefully we're going to see that on the replay, was the number 9, Hamid Ademir, who incorporating gymnastics with football. Good effort by the number 9. Turkey will retain possession with their keeper. Roll the ball down, they'll come across into the right hand side. Japan sagging off, but smelling danger. A poor the ball there by Serkan Jayanjac, as he just plays the ball to the left side and ends up coming to nothing for Turkey. Japan will take over, and that was the moment, right all on his own. Tomoyuki Iwata, and if only Kukuoka, who's gone out of this game, could have had that opportunity. He's probably sat there thinking, I wish that would fall to me. Number 9 early into the game, a little bit too early for him possibly. Iwata there. Back defensively. Oh, that's a fantastic ball. And it split the defence, and here's a chance. And another great save with the feet this time of the goalkeeper. But it was an impressive ball to start by Kei Akasaki, who played the ball. Sorry, my mistake. The number 10, Meya Kazan, who distributed the ball finally to the right-hand side and started off that counter-attack. And Japan lucky to escape. And it's still 0-0. Japan wanting the corner there. That ball fizzed in again from the right hand side, and it's that man again, Akasaki. Not only skillful, can be direct when he needs to be. Turkey wastes the possession again, and Jayanjac holds his hands out and said there's no movement. He's one of those guys that nothing is his fault. Plays with extended passion, something you need on a team to win. Clock is stopped at the ball has gone out of bounds. There'll be a timeout called, and the timeout will be taken by Turkey. Plenty of substitutions being used in this competition by both teams. Last game we saw Spain going 4 for 4 outfield players. Not extensively the case in this one, but still. Subs 2 at a time, 3 at a time, to give extended energy to both of these squads. But a good start so far. It's Japan 0, Turkey 0 in this Group B matchup. Six minutes and change remaining in this first half. Goals look more likely to come through counter-attacks or by that man, Serkan Cihangaç, who's found himself in these positions, and a wily player who reads the floor well and just seems to get himself continuously in those goal-scoring positions. There he is again defensively, doing it all today, is the number 14 for Turkey. Tackled by Kukioka, and the ball will go out of bounds to Turkey. The referee having a quiet word with the Turkey bench during the break of play. More movement wanted, and that's the ball. That's the ball that has killed this Japan team. They just don't look lively enough. They're not tracking the runner on the far side. This ball is going left to right and exploiting that right-hand side of space. The final ball from Turkey, or the final shot, is not up to the initial play, but promising signs for them in terms of scoring. And what is not promising is the keeper is way out of his box, and Japan right there had a chance to score and not picked up quickly enough by Takushi. Number 10 for Japan, and the number 9 for Turkey. Sportingly help each other up. And here is the number 9. Ademir on the ball once more. It was a direct ball, and I love how Akexaki varies the play. He can stroll out of defence with ease, and he can pick the easy pass, but he can also pick the long pass and vary the play. Also has venom in the shot as the short corner goes. Well defended by Turkey. Didn't elect for the simple ball, as both players end up saying hello to the officials on the table. We'll have a little stoppage in play as they get things back organised on the table. Good job by the match officials. Back to Cihangaç. He'll try a look wide, and for once we can be critical of the ever impressive Akexaki, who lets that ball come off his shin. It goes out of play far down on the right hand side for Turkey to mount another attack. They'll come in quickly to Cihangaç. Nothing happens. Back to the goalkeeper, who throws it out, and a good touch by Cihangaç, just putting the ball out. Otherwise, Kukioka was in. Timeout taken, second timeout of this first half. A frantic pace once again, so a chance for players to take in liquids. Have some final discussions going into the last few minutes of this first half. It's been 0-0 all the way, but plenty of chances to score. Both teams exerting themselves, both defensively and on the counter-attack. If you're just tuning in, what a treat we've had in store for you today. We just witnessed this morning France holding off Spain in the last minutes of the game to finish that game 1-1. That allowed Spain to gain another valuable point in their quest to go through into the semi-finals. England and Italy will be the game next, which shall have a big outcome on who goes through in Group A. But in this game right here, it is do or die. Japan are playing Turkey here, and the winner will take all. Oh, what a stop. And that's going to wind. Number 17, Issa Acton, will take some time to catch his breath. And he's struggling to get the air back into his lungs right now as he took that one full on in the chest. And the variation again of Akexaki to fizz that one in right against his chest was a painful one. No time to feel sorry for yourself as he's back in the action. A great tackle. Japan ball just inside their own half. The ball be played in by Nakazawa. Oh, great turn. And another good tackle, and it looks like that will be a goal kick. Or is it given a corner? Yes, indeed. The referee right on the spot. It's a goalie's ball. Oh no, we'll roll back, and it looks like he's given a Japan corner. A very late call, but the important thing is it the correct decision? It is if the referee says it is. Akexaki will stand over the corner. What does he have in his box of tricks? It's a bad one. And Turkey here could break, and sliding across the rubber was the Japan defence, and Akexaki breaks again. He'll step forward, exquisite footwork, and back he goes with the back heel. Still evades challenges, and that was a decisive one. Had to get that right in terms of yellow card issues. Issa Acton flung himself at that ball, showing commitment and desire, but had to get it right, and he just did. Akexaki wastes that ball as he tries to show his array of skills by spraying another one wide. Not this time. Acton will play the ball in. Surely he'll be given a breather at some point. He's given his all in this last 10 minutes for his team. Oh, lovely touch. It's a little bit of give and go. And once again, it's down the right-hand side. Wasted by Dianjak. As he'll have a chance to curl one. And the back heel just doesn't come off by Konu, but had a chance to go in. The replay just showing how near that one is, but back to the action here as Japan wastefully displaced that ball out of bounds. Dianjak plays it back. It's at the feet of Kazan. Back to Dianjak. You can tell that Turkey definitely feel that the advantage is down that right-hand side. Speculative shot there by Issa Acton. Probably a little more fatigued. Took the ball in the chest, took the wind out of him, and just kept playing. The definition of a warrior for this team as he nearly miscontrols that ball but wins it back. Dianjak, and that's a beautiful ball. Acton with the beautiful precision pass. And once again, Kazan and Turkey were nearly in. Turkey just makes sure that ball's not moving. Costly infringement given away to the other team if the ball is moving. Turkey playing a little bit of keep away. Nice ball and nice control by the men in white. There's the ball once again going down that right-hand side. It's played in and a chance to score. And it's that man again, Deangach. In the sideways run across the box was impressive to say the least. Then the control, and all it lacked was the finish. Beautiful play by Türkiye, and on the balance of play, you probably could argue there should be one up. Japan invading once again, but that ball is pushed too far out. Uncharacteristically, Akexaki overruns it. Household substitutions as we see the number 8. Emre Kartal come back into the game, number 11. Veli Unal. And also back is the diminutive Silver Fox Yilmaz. Yilmaz immediately into the action. Gets overrun and crowded out by Ohira. Plenty of movement for this Türkiye team. That's been the main ingredient of their attacking success, but unable to come up with a final finish. But I would say that coach Ali Gaifch will be more than happy with how his team have played and how his team have taken the fight to this resolute Japanese team. Still though, if the ball doesn't go in the net, it doesn't mean anything. And through on goal, and what a goal! What a absolute stunner! Have we seen a better singular effort? And Akexaki somehow regained his balance. Referee rightly so played advantage as he cascaded into the area and stuck out his long right leg. And take that, Türkiye, for all your pressure. I'm going to one-up you. What a great goal by Kei Akexaki. Wow. Kadoya will have the ball on this left-hand side. Japan will be looking to go into half-time. Very, very fortunate to be one up. But how impressive has the number 10 been in the blue of Japan? Yilmaz will give the ball away. 26 seconds remaining in this first half. Türkiye looking to mount another attack, and a great shot and an excellent save. Managed to keep the ball in. The keeper, Juo Kado, has been just as important as any player as we see that save. Great job by the goalkeeper. Türkiye with the chance to shoot. And with 3 seconds left in the first half, that will do it going into half time. So the two teams going into the half, you would think that Türkiye would be more happy with where they've played, but in terms of the scoreline, Japan are the ones that sit out on top at 1-0. So I'm just sat here marveling, as many people are in these stands, that there's just the solo effort of Kei Akexaki. Managed to take the ball from his own half and seemed like he was going to be tackled 2 or 3 times, evaded challenge after challenge, squeezed that ball into the only place it could go, in the bottom corner of the goal. Phenomenal goal by the Japan number 10. So, at the break, the team's going for a well-earned rest. The fans get some drinks, some well-needed walking around, a bit of a chance to clear their lungs. It's been a lot of noise going on in this arena, but a chance to reflect in so many ways for both teams. So it stands, Japan 1, Türkiye 0. We'll see you in a few minutes for another enthralling second half.
IBSA, International Blind Sports Federation, presents, with the support of the International Paralympic Committee, IBSA Anti-Doping App, the first application of its kind in the Paralympic movement, specifically designed for blind and visually impaired people. Athletes, coaches, medical staff, managers, and the public in general now have a powerful tool to stay focused on the principles of clean sport. Scrolling down the main menu, you can find all the important themes you need to know to play fair and be alert to testing procedures and necessary adaptations for athletes with visual impairments. IBSA gives top priority to anti-doping control, being the only international federation with 3 sports in the Paralympic family: goalball, football, and judo. IBSA Anti-Doping App has external links, namely to WADA, where our sport agents can always find the most updated information, especially the list of prohibited substances and methods. Glory in sport can only be achieved by the athlete's awareness of their rights and responsibilities. You can find them on the IBSA Anti-Doping App. IBSA is continuously promoting anti-doping education to all its affiliate athletes and sport agents, not only about the consequences of the use of doping and the risk of using supplements. IBSA believes that education is the major tool to fight doping in sport. Informed athletes can make better decisions. Download the app now at the usual operating system stores.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have seen history being made today.
Such a great team at these championships.
IBSA. Beyond sight. Feel the sport.
Welcome back to the second half of this Group B matchup. It's Japan leading Turkey 1-0. And in the second half, Turkey will be playing left to right. Japan in the all blue will be playing right to left. And all to play for, but the situation, if you're just joining us for the first time today, means that whoever wins this game will go through. A draw will result in the disciplinary record taking over. But I'm sure with the amount of chances that have been had in this first half, we haven't seen the end of these goals as Turkey will start to advance the ball. Both teams sitting back on defence and allowing their counterparts to come at them, and that's probably why, so that they can pounce on a mistake or take advantage of any errant passes by the team in possession. Goal kick to Turkey. They'll look to start on the front foot just as they did in the first half, but how difficult is it to break down this defence, and especially that man, Akinsaki, who's not only scored, he's also kept Turkey at bay, and bodies collide. And they'll make sure these players are all right. A nice back heel, as we see there. Lovely back heel by Hamid Ademir, resulting in the clash of three players, but Meir Kazan ventured into the opposition's box and just was unable to connect and get that one goalward. Looks like all players are going to be okay, and such a physical game and such a lot at stake. The last thing we would like to see is any players getting injured, as we can see the host nation fans drifting into the building. We've got England against Italy next. England with a chance, if they win, to top their group and avoid the powerhouse of Ukraine. Goalkeeper starts with the ball. He'll roll it out to the impressive number 10, Akinsaki. He'll look to play a little bit of one-on-one against the defenders. An interesting concept. You can see down the field all the space that's given. And they're trusting their number 10 to handle that pressure. Similar to a quarterback in American football, or a point guard possibly in basketball. Allowed all the space of the pitch. It's something you very rarely see, as the Japan team went all the way into around the penalty box of the Turkey defence and allowed their playmaker to try exploit that. Attack broken up by the number 8, Oka, and Japan will be happy to do that for these next 18 minutes and 40 seconds. That will see them go into second place and play the winners of Group A. Turkey will look to mount a second counter-attack. Serkan Cihancac, who seemed to be involved in everything that was good in the first half for the men in white. And that's a great ball, and he's in there again. And he meets the keeper as his momentum just took him towards the goalkeeper, and beautiful sportsmanship by both players. As the very fiery Cihancac picks up the keeper, and chance to just say good job to each other in this contest. Once again, the keeper in the thick of things. Kado was there to rescue anything that could have gone into the back of that net. Kono involved in a lot. He's playing as like a target man up front. They're trying to get the ball into him and play off him, which is a good strategy going forward. In the first half, everything was down the right-hand side for Turkey. But in this half, they're looking to play the ball into the big man. And Konu is looking to hold players off and bring other people into play. There he is again. And forces more or less a corner. It's a kick in from the left-hand side, but it's right next to the corner spot. And that's one play that Atkin won't be happy with. Number 17, Issa Acton, who's done so many things right. Misjudges the flight of the ball there, but luckily gets the bounce as it goes back to his keeper. They look to start and get on with the game quickly. It would be so interesting to see Turkey score and even this game out 1 each, and then it would go to the disciplinary record. Who has the more cards? Once again, number 10 for Japan playing one-on-one on his own, trying to beat his defender. There's space behind as he gets past the first player, but that could have been costly, and it still might on the counter-attack as Turkey go into the box. And what a save once again by Kado as he shows his emotion and says we are not going to be denied as that ball goes past. And a substitution on the Japan bench as Yuseko Takushi comes out into the game. Nakazawa straight into the action. And we can clearly see the game plan now is all around Sedat Konu. He's the lone man up front. The ball will be going right into his feet. He'll be laying that ball off to runners either left and right. Let's see if Turkey can get any joy in terms of the final outcome. That's been the case throughout the first half and remains the story of the second. Doesn't matter what you do, you can't get that ball in that net. They're finding it so frustrating. Love the passion of Serkan Ceyhancaç. Playing with so much energy, it means so much to him to try and get this goal back. Japan wastes that ball as it goes too far. Allows Turkey to come back at them. I cannot see how Japan are going to stave off this Turkey attack for the rest of this half. As it's another corner to the men in white tops and black shorts, and this is just onslaught after onslaught. The best form of defence for me would be attack from the Japanese, but right now they'll be more than happy with the scoreline as Turkey make a substitution. Number 9 Ademir comes out and onto the field of play is Meir Kazan. Japan, a brief shot, a brief chance to get out of their half, but here they go down the right hand side, left hand side, and back come Japan. Turkey have numbers here if they react quickly. It's a good ball by Acton. It's picked up and comes to no avail. I was just going to say, picked up by Ceyhancaç, who had a chance and had a notion to fire that one in the bottom corner. Just unable to control and get that ball within his reach. Oh, what a ball. What an absolute stunner of a ball by Meir Kazan. Japan were all over the place and it was split in two by the great ball, and for once Konu was able to get that ball under control. If he did, he would have had a clear sight on goal. Could have been one each. Turkey come forward again. Corner ball once again, and it's like a training ground routine of attack playing defence. As soon as the defenders get rid of the ball, the attackers will come right back at you, and the training ground exercise continues, and Japan get a chance to breathe. Maybe a timeout could be used by the Japanese coach to just stem the tide and stop the bleeding as we go into the last 15 minutes of this game. Deangach sprays it wide. Acton crosses the ball and no movement again. Possibly a substitution coming as Yilmaz, and that was the substitution I thought that was going to happen. Yilmaz will go straight up front for me and look to have more movement in that penalty area. See if he can contribute in terms of his speed and finesse in and around the box. There he is, there he goes running. Takes a little bit of a tumble and it comes to nothing, but immediately Yilmaz sets off. And the diminutive player goes from right to left, and change of strategy definitely from this Türkiye team. The Japanese will take their time with this. A little bit of breathing room. It goes down the side. Out of bounds. A bit too much for Oko to control. Back everyone in their own half, Japan, as they sit back and let Yilmaz and Co go forward. Yilmaz will take the corner. Oh, it's a chance. And it's yet again a good save. And the strategy in the attack of this Türkiye team, as we see the replay, fizzed in. But the strategy in the attack of this Türkiye team is nothing short of perfect. The only thing that stands in their way is the hands of Yuo Kado, who has not let anything go past him today yet. Will that change? Will this Türkiye team be able to get something back? There's 12 minutes and change remaining. As it stands, Japan will go through in second place. It's a good ball to the edge of the penalty area. It's a hit and hope, really. But the good run there by Serkan Deangach. You know he'll have to play the remainder of this game, tired or not. He's been the main guy. Oh, and that looked like it could have crept in. Whether it was a goal kick or a corner, that's going to be decided now. We can see it on the replay. If you're a Türkiye fan, you would say corner. If you're Japanese, goal kick. Oh, and here's the breakaway, and it's fallen to the man of the moment. And cometh the hour, cometh the man. As Kea Akasaki puts a sword right into the Türkiye hearts. And although there's still time to get back, that one spells trouble, and there he is again. That man. What an exquisite finish. And the performance to go with it. And there he is again. And could he pass the ball? No, he's taking it on his own. And Koki Oko will be having a few words saying, why didn't you pass that ball? But fair play. Akansaki is absolutely destroyed this Türkiye team in every aspect of the game. Head and shoulders above every other player on this blue surface. So Japan attack comes to nothing, but they'll not be worried. They're in a great position. It's a timeout call by Türkiye, and they're going to have to really, really change things as Japan go over to their bench, have the chance to get some liquids, sit down, a little bit of a rest. They'll try keep possession in their own half for as long as they can and not give that ball away. But what a finish. Two exquisite goals by this elusive number 10 for Japan. Unbelievably, the first 2 goals that Akexaki has scored in this tournament. He takes a well-earned breather as onto the field of play is O'Hara, a more robust central defender who's come on to do one job, and that's to stop Türkiye advancing. Referee just having a word between both the centre forward and the centre back, and that is the exact reason that the number 6 for Japan has come on. Oh, that one could have easily crept in, and once again his fist in the air. Kado says no. Great stop with his feet as we see the replay. Turkey are not giving up yet, as you would have figured they would, but more than happy Japan to let that ball roll out of bounds. And what? Just a hit and hope down the other side of the field by Ichiro Ehira. Ball could have gone anyway. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, as Japan pick the ball up, but throw it away and invite continued pressure from Turkey, who at this stage, if they could get a goal back within the next couple of minutes, would set up and and everything done. I just had to break because everything has been done except the finish. And this man, Yuo Kado, has been absolutely sensational. We've spoke about the goal scorer who's had 2 goals, but you could argue that the number 1 in yellow for Japan has prevented 10 for his team. Unbelievable stop. And Turkey just found themselves up against a really, really exceptional display and a very talented athlete. Ball will go back to Dejančac. He'll spray it wide, and once again it's a corner. Things are getting a little bit chippy, and Japan will have to defend this one yet again. They won't mind. Dejančac lines up one and curls it round the outside of the post, and it will take something extra special to beat this goalkeeper today. Dejančac will bring the ball up once again. He'll go to the left-hand side. It'll come across. Kazan involved in everything. Very surprising that Yilmaz has been taken off. Probably a tactical substitution, but he looked like the more likely to create something in that box, as that one goes right across and hits his own player. Number 7, Sedat Kunu, took that one right in the face. Wholesale substitutions is bad news for Turkey as that man returns. Akexaki. Kukioka will be a sole striker, occupying the defence for Turkey. He'll stay as a lone man up front, possibly get a 3rd goal to put this one to bed, but he'll also remain up front as a constant reminder for Turkey to not go forward as much as they have been doing. And another great save, time and time again. Yuo Kado has just said no. What a save. The replay does it even more justice. Beautiful goalkeeping. So with 9 minutes and change remaining, this game has been a treat to watch. The amount of saves by the Japanese keeper, and still Japan are 2-0 up, has just been a reflection on the way that Turkey have come out and attacked. Unfortunately, if you're Japanese and you're watching or listening to this game, you're in a great position to make that last 4. Good tackle there by Nakazawa as he puts that ball out of danger once again. Turkey come forward. And like a gazelle, oh wow, like a gazelle going forward down that left-hand side. Akinsaki, as it shows on the replay, a la John Barnes in the Liverpool days, goes forward, just glides past opposition players, and he's head and shoulders above these other players. Yes, indeed he is. Along with Yuo Kado, has been most scintillating player on this field of play. The number 14, Serkan Dejan Chach, will bring the ball up. He'll spray it wide to Kazan. Kazan will fizz it across. Nothing doing once again for Turkey, and it will end up with the Japan kick in from the side. The referee just asking Japan to get on with the game quickly, and it's taken by the Japan number 10. For once, he plays an awful ball by his standards. Doesn't come to anything, but allows Turkey to go on the counter-attack. Once again, there's that man with his fist in the air. He's the man of the moment. Yuo Kado. The replay looks a little bit scrappy. Could have gone either way, but as it's gone all game, it's either hit the hand or the body of that man in yellow. Will he go for the hat-trick? The hat-trick is on. It's a great ball. Oh, and how did Kukioka miss? Probably the easiest chance we've seen in this tournament. And as the Turkey attack, we're going to wait for the replay because they're in a position to possibly counter. But looks like that ball's gone out, and maybe we'll get the chance to see that replay. As once again, elegantly Akinsaki strided away, and he put that one on an absolute plate. And what a miss. Unfortunately, at 2-0, Kukioka can smile and maybe look back at that one and have a joke with his teammates in the changing rooms after the game. Had it been 0-0, not necessarily that would have been the outcome. Probably the easiest shot he'll have of this tournament. He'll have another chance to regain possession, and kept him well. He loses possession though, and Turkey have come back. And I don't know why it surprises me once again. Stopped by the absolutely impressive Yuo Kado. As we see the replay, how good is this man at using his whole body? Makes himself so wide. Doesn't matter what part of the body you use, as long as you get something on it, and he's done that every single time. It would actually be very, very sad if he did concede at this point. He's been that good. Good tackle by Takushi. Oh, and he could be in trouble there. He is in trouble. It's a bad tackle, and it's a time tackle. Japan had a 2-on-1, and I was just holding off talking to see what happened. As you could clearly see, Nakazawa was going to win that ball and pass it down court to Oka, who was on his way with another chance of goal. Issa Acton came in with the challenge, and like we saw in the first half, he got one right. This time he got one wrong. And was it tactical? Tactical or not, it results in the yellow card for Issa. So when play resumes, just under the 7-minute mark remaining in this game, looks like Türkiye will be given the ball somehow. Not sure where. Not sure how that actually came about, but yeah, order is restored by the referee, and it will be a Japanese ball. They play it wide, and a wasted opportunity to retain possession. As Tomiyuko Iwata getting some time on the field and the chance to rest the big guns of Japan. Also a tactic to prevent injury, as surely now at 2-0 down, Türkiye are staring down the barrel. Well cleared by the number 6 Ohira. A safe player who will clear his lines at all times. He tries to do there. Enjoys the physical side of the game, enjoys relieving Japan of any major stress back there, as that one hits the top of the arena and it will result in a Türkiye ball. Acton hit that ball and it hit the number 9 Iwata right in the stomach, and Acton says, I know how you feel, I took one in the first half, exactly the same. As the substitution is made and Iwata will go to the bench, and he's replaced by the number 4 Hanyu. Chance for some of these players now going into the last 6 minutes of the game to get some valuable experience. You know, who knows how far you go into this competition, how many players are relied upon in certain moments, and the fact that the Japanese coaches trusting his players and playing all his team is testament to what a squad game it is. I think no matter what, as long as they keep Iwokado in goals, they can play with no players out. He's been that good. Nice skill by the big man up front. He'll offload once again. It's at the feet of Kazan. And a late challenge that looked quite bad, however, non-intentional, I would say. The game has been played exceptionally well by Serkan Deangach. And that was a ball he needed to win and went for it and just beat to it. He'll pick up the yellow card, but definitely not intentional, but nevertheless a break in play, resulting in stopping a goal-scoring opportunity, perhaps if he was the last man. So a good refereeing by the officiating crew. Wow, the keeper was absolutely rocked by the power and looks a little bit dazed. We can see on the stream there, looks a little bit dazed, and hopefully he'll come round. He's moving, so things look fine. He just got that one right in the midriff, possibly to the chin. And what a strike it was, and what power from Akitsaki as he sportingly goes over and he checks that his opposition goalkeeper, is okay. Very good sportsmanship by both of these teams. The games have been played in all different sports with such humility and such competition. But the good news is the keeper is all right. Just took the wind out of him, but the firepower of this number 10 from Japan can do that. Fukuoka, another chance to shoot on sight, but misses the ball and goes back and defends. I am absolutely stunned at how well this goalkeeper's played. I think he saves that one with his head. He must have saved a shot on every part of his body, and there he is again, sticking the left boot out, and arguably he could be the man of the match. Good tackle by the Japanese once again. Always seem to get a foot in, always seem to relieve pressure. As the referee says, hold on a minute, let's go back and play this one in from the side as Türkiye look to attack again. There he is again with the left hand, and it just goes to show it's now becoming demoralising for this Türkiye team, who seem to have accepted that they're not going to beat this man, although they keep trying. And one man who's done his best all game is Acton. He's kept going time and time again. Japan lose the ball down the left-hand side and quickly get back on defence. Good goalkeeping once again by the Japanese goalie. Nice tackle by Kazan as he'll come forward and earn his team the corner. And there's still fight in this Turkey team. If they can get something within this next minute, it's game on. So they have definitely not given up this. They've come too far in this tournament. They've built too well as a country, worked too well together to just give it in right now. Lashed out shot off target from Serkan Deyangaç. Japan will come forward and unluckily concede the throw to Türkiye. They'll have to get back defensively, as there could be a counter-attack, but once again well read by the impressive number 10. And that's a poor finish by Sedat Konu, who needed a little bit of extra quality there. As that ball just cascades behind the Japanese goal. Oh, what a beautiful touch there. Beautiful touch by Hoku. Ends up off the feet of Nawazaki. And a little bit of a late challenge, but didn't connect. Substitutions by Japan. And 3 minutes remaining. Time to play this one out for the boys in blue. A final ball there from Hamad Ademir would have been very, very fruitful if Meir Kazan could have picked that one up, and credit Turkey for keeping going and going. They haven't stopped for 1 minute as that ball, did it come off the head of the number 14, Deyangaç? Referee says no, and Turkey will advance the ball once again. Seems to have been the tale of the tape that once a side gets 1 or 2 up, they can sit back and allow that pressure. So difficult to score when a team is defending in numbers. Chance for the substitute goalie to get some action for Japan, and he's been as impressive as the number 1. Atsushi Hosoya. Turkey come up with the ball. It will run too far. Sedat Kunu were unable to have the legs. And with 2 minutes remaining, this one looks in the bag. So if it does finish, barring a miracle escape from Turkey, if it does finish, it will be Japan that will face. Could be Spain, England, or potentially Italy still. So all to play for in the next game. This arena is filling up. The host nation will be playing next. They will take on a very strong Italian side who have already won one and lost one. England won one and drawn one going into this next game. So it's already bubbling as fans are starting to walk in. Flags from the English crowd are already up in abundance, and if anything to go by, these last 2 games of the day, we're in for an absolute firecracker to finish off this one, as the replay just once again desperately misses for the Türkiye team. And Turkey have a chance. Can they finish it? No, they cannot. And the Japanese keeper stood up and probably went through the mind, if you can see on the replay, probably went through the mind of IBSA Acton that how difficult it was to score. And you have to credit Japan. At the beginning of this game, they were loose, they were active, they were positive, and they've come out and put on a display well worthy of getting themselves into this semi-final. As it will be a Türkiye ball, and they'll just have to endure 3 or 4 more of these attacks. Should be a simple task for this excellent defence of Japan. There's the goalkeeper again. Both of those goalkeepers have been exceptional. Yes, it was Yuo Kado that had been so good in that first half and then late on into the second. But Atsushi Hosoya has come out and done exactly the same thing. And is this the hat-trick? Or will he go inside? Unselfishly, he'll play the ball across. And what class by Kei Akasaki, who won 2 goals. Could have gone for glory. Squares that ball and possibly should have thought he could have gone for glory. As you see the replay, could have gone for goal, but squared the ball. Beautifully weighted pass, and the number 11 there was unable to finish. So our next game at 5:30, Italy against England. Only a few seats remaining on these bleachers, and we're nowhere near kick-off time, but such is the atmosphere, and such a privilege it is as the host nation to be able to watch. Family and friends will all be on board to watch and see if England can get through to that semi-final. And finally, top Ukraine is going on to final, and a goal, a consolation goal maybe, but it is about time. And do they deserve it? Yes, they do. Hamid Adamir with the finish, and they might be a little bit too late with only 20 seconds left, but who knows, funnier things have happened. And if this one were to go in, this next one, then there would be an absolute chaos in this building. One final attack as a yellow card is produced, and number 12 for the Japanese trying to slow down possession as Kazuyuki Tsuji stops the break. It allowed Japan to defend, and with 11 seconds left, this is it. Can we see some magic? The ball will go out. There's 1 second left. Not enough time to get a shot on goal, and that'll be it. And Türkiye finally forced the goal to make it 2-1. Finally forced the goal to make it 2-1. And then just ran out of steam at the end. But what a game by both these competitors. And it seems like Türkiye are absolutely devastated. Players rolling around on the floor. They've given their absolute all, not only to get into these teams, but to get to this stage of the tournament. And the final score here in the University of Wolverhampton is Japan 2, Türkiye 1. A little bit of a misprint, I think, on the screen, as the final goal that went in was seconds from time. 30 seconds away. Türkiye managed to get one back. So Japan 2, Türkiye 1. Sporting handshakes from each of the teams. So much energy put into these contests by not only the players, the managers, the support staff, everybody involved, and how they have represented their countries well today. Take a bow, Japan, and take a bow, Türkiye. However, please stay with us. We have the main match for the host nation. England will be playing Italy at 5:30. We look forward to seeing you. For now, from the University of Wolverhampton, I'm Jason Swain, and we will catch you soon. On to the next. Thank you.